Right, now guys, we've got to be, you know. Here we go. It's ringing. So be nice. Fucking hell.
Hello?
Elliot, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Yay! Hey man, it's Iain Lee. Remember we spoke a couple of days ago? We're calling from London.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little echoey on my end, yeah.
We have just screened The Stalker and the Hero. What did you think of it, everyone? They loved your movie, Elliot.
Oh, yeah?
Where did you get the idea from?
It's pretty much the same as everything that me and my friends kind of did together. We did it as a way, in our own mind, of kind of making fun of the Canadian film industry. Because you never hear of a great, amazing Canadian movie, so that's basically what started us out, sort of making the little films we were doing, just on a whim sort of thing.
How long did it take you to make a film like Stalker and the Hero?
Generally, like, we were doing, a lot of us were doing a lot of other things at the same time.
Yeah.
So we would sporadically take, like, maybe like a whole month break and then film for like just 2 days or 3 days and another month, and then maybe film 4 days the month after. But if you took all the time together, it probably took us about 2 months of kind of like filming, if you think about all the breaks. And it ended up taking us almost about a year to make each film that we ended up doing.
Hey Elliot, my name's Catherine. I'm working with Ian tonight. I was really impressed by your film, and I wondered how you managed to do all those stunts without anyone getting hurt. Did anyone get actually hurt on the movie?
Yeah, actually, I did, and Yun Park did. But it was nothing crazy, but like when we jumped through the glass window, I ended up getting a small little cut on my face and one on my hand, but like nothing major or anything. And Ian hurt his arm a little bit. I mean, it was bruised, but it was nothing major. Those are the only injuries that we ever had doing anything.
Did the cops ever get involved? Because there's a lot of riding on the roof of vehicles, and I can imagine that's pretty illegal.
One time, someone called the police, and it was when we were filming too close to the train tracks, and the trains were coming by, and we had a lady police officer and 2 male police officers that came over, and they were nice enough that they let us quickly finish what we had to do and then leave the area, because they said the train tracks were technically private property. So yeah, we ended up leaving the area, but they actually let us finish filming, and the woman police officer was joking around saying, "Oh, maybe they'll let me be in their movie," and kind of laughing about it.
Now you did all of these movies. They Killed My Cat, Stalker and the Hero, and Blood Fight. You did all of these yourselves, and you wrote them, you directed them, you edited them, and you sold them yourselves. That must have been hard work.
Actually, it wasn't as hard as it seems. Anyone can walk into a future shop and buy a video editing program, and anyone can go on YouTube and figure out how to make a movie. And we did ended up, before we did all these other films, we made a little short 10-minute thing, and we just showed it to friends. And all our friends told us, you know, you guys should try and do something that's 1 hour long. It'll be better than any other Canadian-made movie, because Canadian-made movies are all pretty much junk. So we joked around about it, and that's basically how me and a couple of my friends ended up sort of doing this, was just on a whim. We never really took it serious, and we never really made money on any of the movies, but we ended up selling enough copies that it would be enough money to make the next little film that we did.
We just spoke to Blake as well. We called Blake up. He's an interesting character. How did you meet Blake and cast him in your films?
Blake was kind of fairly new. He was not with the regular crew that we kind of did the first two films with. I met him through a film organization in Nova Scotia, which is where he's from.
And we have to ask, Elliot, what do you think of the movie Kung Fu Elliot?
That again is pretty much the same thing. The movie itself was just, again, another joke towards making movies in Canada. There's like 90% of it had no factual truth to it whatsoever. It was just us doing something, and it went a little further and played in more places than the other films.
So are you saying that Kung Fu Elliot, the documentary, is fake?
It's a mockumentary. It's like Spinal Tap. Whoa. Everyone watched Spinal Tap, and everyone thought Spinal Tap was this real movie about a band.
Yeah.
Well, Kung Fu Elliot is like the Spinal Tap, you would say, of kind of Kung Fu movie.
I've got to ask, the 10% that was real, was that the orgy? That was real.
Say that again?
So if we were to speak to Jarrett and Matthew, who were the guys that made the film, and told them that it was a spoof, what do you think they would say?
Well, right now they're kind of half the people that worked with us, and as well as Matthew and them. There was a big disagreement between a lot of people. Like half the people that were working with us were kind of behind what Matthew and them were doing, and half the people weren't. So there's mixed views depending on sort of which group of people you're kind of talking to. There are some people that really kind of detested what Matthew did.
In what way detested?
They were just they seemed like alright guys, and everything until we ended up actually going to China. Then we sort of saw their real characters kind of emerge.
Which was what? A bit mean? Manipulative?
Say that again?
Were they mean to you? Because I imagine they would argue that,
No, it's not that they were mean. They were just very disrespectful and, how to put it, sexually objected a lot of Chinese girls when we were in China. And, it's not something that I really agree with.
Elliot, listen, I'm going to let you go. One final question. You told me the other day that you don't do movies anymore. Is there ever going to be another Elliot Lightning Scott movie?
Well, I don't really think so right now. I actually found out when how you got my contact was by accident, because my wife was trying to use the USB and upload her profile onto Looking for Work, and she ended up, I guess, clicking the wrong file and uploaded me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's how you guys get my thing, because I was wondering why I kept getting all these emails, and it was a job my wife had applied for.
Elliot, listen, man, it's been good. A round of applause for Elliot, please. You're a good sport, man, and we love you. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.